Hello, Mzanti. Welcome back. This is our Lekker Entertainment Sport Edition. Today we've got our 5th episode. Okay? Remember, we Lekker Entertainment Sport. So make sure you check us on YouTube, in all the platforms. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you guys, please, you hit that notification bell. Other than that, I've got my team here. Kondis, how you doing, my man?
Hey, my bro, couldn't be better. I'm just happy to be back again. I'm happy to analyze whatever you gave me to analyze. I'm just happy we all back here.
That's
Safe
good.
and sound.
That's good. That's good. How are you? Away.
Yeah, but I'm good evening to the viewers home, and I'm very happy to be here. And then let's talk football, and then spending a little bit for now.
Good guys, good stuff. Remember, I'm Sam and I'm the host. All right? Welcome to the channel, guys. It's good to have you. Cool stuff. Gents, what are we looking at today? Ziningi izinto fasiyibona namhlanje. Plenty stuff happen, you know?
Yeah.
Other than that, guys, I'd like to apologize for us. We had some delays. So some of the guys were away, so we couldn't shoot. So we're so sorry for the delays. Office which we promise it won't happen again. So just stay in, tune into the channel. That's it. Okay, Divine is back. Hello, Divine.
Yeah.
Hello, Divine.
Yeah, and
then?
I can see today they just broke us like different flavors.
Again.
So yeah, but it's going to we tasted it, so I know him not it.
Make sure.
I have guava here.
We have guava.
Let me just
What
have
do I
a
have
sip.
here? Guava and banana.
Yeah.
50%.
Yeah, but
What do you have there?
Yeah, same guava as well, banana. So
Oh,
yeah.
oh, guava and banana. What? Why you got one flavor, guava and banana. But other than that, thanks you to Divine. Guys, make sure you check them. You can go to their website, okay, www.divine, and make sure you check them, okay? You can find them in Winkle, in Toti, and you find them in other places. But go to their website, you'll find more information for them, okay? Massive shout out to Divine Juice for sponsoring the episode again.
Yeah.
Other than that, we good. Gents, let's look at what we call to do.
Yeah.
Sport. And today, we're focusing on soccer. Once again, I've got good topics that I want you guys to analyze and tell me how do you feel. Okay? There was a lot of surprises in terms of new local signings. You understand? The likes of Nascimento,
Yeah.
the likes of Lekker and all that. So we're going to touch on that. Coach Pito, aware? We
Yeah.
call him African Pep Pito.
The only
alright?
one.
The only one.
The only
the
one.
jingles. Okay? And then we're also going to touch on Nedbank Cup. Office which is a lot happening. Kiona. Understand? A lot of surprises also
Yeah.
there. Understand? It's good locally. DSTV Premiership. Touch on that. And lastly, we're going to touch on UEFA. Office which there's going to be a valid point. There's a lot of what's happening. Other than that, let's start with local signings. How do you feel? Nascimento leaving Sundowns for LAM.
I think that's one. It was bound to happen. Looking at the stats, numbers don't lie. Eh?
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie. He hasn't been that effective for Sundowns for a season and a half, I think, due to injuries. And looking at his age, he's 35, right? He's 35. So Sundowns, I think they have the age, the average age.
Yeah.
I think it's 25 or 24. So I think it was time for him to move.
But LAM.
But this guy, so if he's called upon to do the job, this guy was giving you something. As I said before, guys, I think if we look at the current centre backs, Sundowns that they got, I think he was one of the best. He was one of the best because he can read the game. And then if we look at Sundowns, the way they kill the games, they start the build up from the back. Yeah. So he was there to make sure he started the build up from the back. But look at now, I look at his game against Iskokun on his debut on AM. Keep the clean sheet on his debut.
But what makes the move for him to leave Sundowns? What happened? Is it contract? Is it I don't know. What happened? What happened for him to move to Sundowns? Any idea?
What I've heard there is that the problem with the foreign culture. If I talk about the foreign culture, I talk about the space of I know each team in
outside players.
Yes, outside the player, the team must have 5 spots for foreign players. So Sundowns understand another guy from for Uruguay to bring in to the
So
team.
is that a
From
defender?
That's no, it's a striker.
Okay.
It's other word is attacking player. So that's why they have to negotiate with Nascimento, and then you have to leave the team to open the
So it was a
spot
fair
for him,
deal
yeah.
for him to move.
It
to
was a fair deal,
Royal.
and then he did, even in his post interview, to even thank Sundowns for what they did, and then you can see it was a fair move from him to Royal.
I think it's got one season to go. Then it's all gonna be over.
Yeah, but what do you think is the contract for Royal AM with him in terms of money wise? Understand?
Well, money-wise, I think Umamkiza is gonna pay him very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a
500,000
well
a
experienced
month.
player. You get what I'm trying to say? It's a very well experienced player.
Yeah.
And he's coming from Mamelodi Sundowns. So obviously
achieved a lot,
Sundowns
this
is
guy.
it's
Captain,
one,
former captain of Sundowns.
also that. And Sundowns is one of the team ebukeka njengeteam enjani or eyaziwa
Yes.
njengeteam in the mad of a switch. You cannot just leave a Sundowns for Royal AM for peanuts.
Yeah, but
Just
then
for that,
it's a very good signing for Royal AM.
Yes.
But for the player,
It's also for him as well. It's not to have, because you can even see the way he talk when I experienced South Africa, like a couple of teams before he closed his chapter for football. So for him to move to Sundowns and hear the vibe, because he's happy to be in Durban. In fact. He said,
Yeah.
I'm happy to be in Durban. You know, so let's see what's Ganjan. So I think he's happy for the player as well to move.
okay, quite good. Fakri Lake, you know, leaving South Africa, go to Egypt.
That's one.
To the team that is like dominating for now, currently.
Currently,
Like
yeah,
that-
they're number one in
they're
the
number
league.
one in the league. They're doing very good.
Yeah, for Fagri, izoba mnandi kakhulu. Izoba mnandi in terms of him gaining more experience.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time he goes out of South Africa, if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken.
He's still young, that guy.
He's very, very
He's
young.
still young,
And the
yeah.
Pyramid is a very good team.
Yeah.
They are always challenging for the league in Egypt, and they are always around in the Champions League. So it's a very, very good experience for the guy Ufakri.
And then it's Egypt is one of the biggest league we've got, let's say, in the world. Let me say
Yeah.
that, in the world. So for him to move up there, to one
In
of
the
the-
continent,
yes.
maybe.
So for him to want to move there into Pyramid, in fact, in one of the best team there in the league. So I think it's a good move for him. And I heard that he haven't played any official game, but in practice matches, he's been scoring very, very good goals in practice matches.
Yeah.
So let's wait for his
Who
debut.
doesn't score? Who doesn't score Echimin? Who doesn't score Echimin?
But
Also,
that's-
maybe friendly matches.
Mark
Not
that much.
necessarily Ejimin.
But this guy is cool.
friendly
man.
matches.
He's a national team player. Guys, Masterford is a national team player.
Yeah, we're proud.
Yes.
You know, we're proud.
So-
It's a good move for him.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
keep raising the flags. Because we're having quite a lot of players from South Africa going to play in the Egyptian league.
Yeah,
So
but
I
of
think
course-
it's the
No,
third one now.
Not
yeah.
a lot succeeded, eh? I think UPC is the only one, eh?
But
Maybe.
because
For
there's-
now, UPC is the only one.
Yeah, because-
Upagamani didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing didn't go well. It didn't go well for him. yeah.
Really?
It didn't go well.
I
I think
agree.
with injuries. That's why he's still impacting now in the local football. Because with injuries, that's what happened there as well.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, but Upesi, don't forget Upesi, coach, you know, our very own
Yes.
our very own Pito.
office, which it leads us to the second point of him.
Yeah.
You understand?
The
Okay,
only
but
one.
we haven't get to him. But Upesi, coach whatever coach in the previous team, office which is Mamelodi Sundowns locally.
Yes.
You understand? So it's much easier for him to adapt.
To settle
To
in,
adapt.
You understand?
Yeah.
But it's not the same as Fakri because Fakri is there for a challenge. And also remember, Pyramid is signing new players after AFCON. The
Yeah.
likes of Platitore, Usainile, those guys are new players and they're doing great. So they did great on the AFCON. So taking Labo Machita, Lawana experience, coming from AFCON, performing with Fakri, less experience, but also phone. But what are you expecting? Expect Usanga will line up?
Yeah, for sure.
Straight away.
For sure. This
What?
guy, like I said, this guy is still young and they got hunger. You can even see the way previous team kept some seeds.
But that's the thing about us.
Yes. He was
You
a regular
remember?
there, and then he was a main man for them after Arismas left the team. So I think going out there to I was a sneak. I'm telling
You remember
I was a sneak.
Opesitao Ewi Brighton? Ukuthi coach release a statement ukuthi South African people, please
Yeah.
just let me do my job because we're putting pressure. Because we want, if Brighton is playing against Man City, we want to see
want to see
Percy down.
pace.
Wanna see pace,
Even
yeah.
if he's not fit for the game, he's not match fit or whatever, he's not ready. But Tina's Funan, Funu pace. They're putting pressure on the club and also on him. Masanganile ground in, as to perform. Then they end up letting him go.
Yeah, and that's
So that's the thing. If I
one
see
of the
careful,
reasons why they
guy,
let him go.
Yeah.
you understand? Because the light he's got potential.
Yes.
The fact that he received a call up, you understand?
And they were
However, Tina, we mustn't expect too much.
Yeah, but guys, I think anything fantasy peg the Egyptian league, it's not the same as the our
100%,
PSL.
100%.
The style of
What-
players they differ. Lapana, they play the European style mostly,
much.
and Tinala we play with flair, with skill, of which they don't. They play direct. We're not sure if he's gonna settle in when. Well, I think we must wait for him to play maybe
Exactly.
3 games
Exactly.
and see what happens from there.
But
How many goals he scored for
Captain
Captain
City,
City.
the season. Check there.
But how many goals he scored? You understand? Off a switch. Now, if he didn't score, like Kulele Kona,
Yes.
development was, it didn't shine. How many people know about Ufakri?
he played for SuperSport, and
Ajax also.
he played for Ajax through his development, and then also to Cape Town City, you know. And as I said, in Cape Town City, he was the guy.
Yeah, he was the main guy.
He was the guy. I remember, as I said, he was partnering too much with Erasmus, but after Erasmus gone, he was
Yeah.
the guy for them.
For Cape Town City, he played in this season, 21-22.
Yes.
Understand? He played 13 matches, 3 goals. MTN 8, 2 matches, 2 goals. Nedbank Cup, 2 games, 0 goal. Telkom, 2019, 1 match, 0 goal. So we expect much.
Numbers don't lie. He doesn't score much, but he creates the space very well for
Potential-wise,
his team.
he's
His
gonna play.
teammate.
Good stuff.
Depending even the role that he's gonna play there. There's also depending the role he's gonna play there. But looking, as you said, that Egyptian league, Peter Masimane, he went there and he conquered that league.
Yeah, but it's different. Pinto is not a player. Of which it leads us to that point.
Yes.
Pinto is not a player. He's a coach, well-experienced coach. Because if you buka masters of Pinto, he can't take all this span.
Too
Yeah.
much, too
And the Wadlamali Kamanga starting at the back of his super sport. Understand? Tila Zayego Bafan is an assistant coach. Understand? Timamelo to Sundowns. Wafika nakhona ikhabethe wakhona wathi ngiyakhonka ngivula umbobo yokuthi whoever is coming behind me
Kufanele abe nama
asebenze.
cushions to feel.
You get what I'm trying to say? And
Yeah,
right
but
now
that-
he's there.
We can't compare
Yeah,
a player and a
it's-
coach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't.
But looking at Coach Pito, how do you guys feel?
Yo,
African
Yes.
coach, the first African coach
Yes.
who go out there in
And
FIFA
shine.
Club World Cup and shine back to back semi-finals.
I think it's Peter Betty.
Pep Guardiola never reached semi-final
Yes.
for FIFA Club World Cup.
so
one of the best
so
coach.
Peter is above Pep now.
Yeah, in the
FIFA Club World
FIFA
Cup.
Club World Cup. You know?
No, Pep won it with Barcelona. The club.
But,
Yeah.
but not back to back with semi-final.
Yes. Not
Unama
back to
bronze
back.
amangaki
Not back to back.
unama medal amangaki Pep for FIFA Club World Cup.
I think
One.
it's only
One.
with
Didn't
Barcelona.
he
that's it.
win it with Bayern?
No.
No.
He haven't won the Champions League with Bayern. Pep Guardiola only won the Champions League with Barcelona. But
Aye, guys.
going back to Peter. Going back to Peter,
but
guys.
Pep won the Champions League with Bayern.
No,
No.
but what are we talking about?
No, we're talking about Peter.
No. FIFA Club World Cup.
Yes.
Upito ukuthi ufike kuma semi-final twice.
No.
You understand?
Back to back. Yes.
Back to back.
Yes.
You understand? Iminyaka ilandelana uya kuma semi-final.
Correct.
Get what I'm trying to say. Of switching ngithi mina. UPep unama medal amangaki eFIFA Club World Cup?
With Barcelona.
Yeah, but how many with Barcelona?
Only
Una
one.
You
Because
understand?
only one club.
And
World
Upito
Cup.
unamangaki?
2 bronze.
Two
Yes,
bronze.
he got 2 bronze.
Yeah, obviously ama-bronze awu-2 enzani.
Guys, no.
Ngiyadlala. Ngiyadlala.
The thing is,
Bronze
guys,
plus
I can't-
bronze is equal to bronze.
Hayi
Gold
baba.
is gold.
Hey, probe silver or gold ndoda. Hayibo.
The thing is, guys, I can't deny the fact with Peter. is the best coach in the continent and he's one of the best in the world. As I said, he went to the Egyptian league and then people were so surprised will be able to hold up the pressure upon. And then he went there and then he conquered that league.
Not
So-
by any chances,
Yes.
bro. By scoring goals, you know?
Yeah.
Not by any
Yes.
chances.
I think a lot of people are crying, why is going there, but he keep on surprising people. In a space of a year, get how many trophies he won for Al Hilal.
Yo,
Champions League is there. Egyptian Cup, he won it the first time when he come, and then he keep on going to Club World Cup. So even won the Champions League back to back. Mustn't forget that he won the Champions League back to back with the same team.
Yeah.
So he's going out there this year again, defending champions, and then they started the journey today. I think they play a draw today because they started the journey today as well in the Champions League to defend this title again. If you win it again for the third time.
hey man, I just feel sorry for. I'm sorry. I just feel sorry for his Sundowns.
Go on.
Angithi the base group in one now.
Yes, they're in the same group. Yes.
Azobabulalo.
But it is what it is. You
In the
know?
same group.
It is what it is. We support Grootman. We salute
Yeah.
Grootman. He's doing great in his career.
Yeah,
However, why manje po le rumor le yokuthi he might go to Europe?
Yo, that's a very nice one.
I
You
think
know?
they respect him, but I think
But-
they
but-
respect him.
Yeah, his end is
How do you guys feel with that rumor? How do you guys feel? You feel if it can be something that could be official, that he can go to Europe,
As I
he
said
can
before,
fit in terms of
as I said before,
His style
guys.
of play.
style of playing?
Yes.
He can
As I
fit.
s- yeah, you can fit. You can fit.
Yeah, but Europe, bro. Europe, you know the story. Europe.
Yeah, I understand. But Jingles is very to Jingles. Even as a player, he play in Europe as a player. So the style of football, I'm sure he can fit there. As I said.
Hey, Angas.
I'm not
But
too
he's tough enough, though.
Yeah, he
But
He's
looking
tough
at-
enough
he
to be able
is
to
tough,
face
but,
it.
But you guys know,
But
but
if
if you're
we-
taking this too much,
if-
Europe is not Africa. There is gonna be more tested.
Yeah, but
big
that's how
fishes
that's
there.
how we grow.
That's
There are
how
big
you grow
fishes
as a
there.
coach.
That's how
you
you
grow.
grow. You understand?
Because as I said,
I just hope he goes.
we
guys.
were all surprised. Wow, Pito go to Egypt. I was one of those people who said, Upito to Al Hilal. You see, but he went there. He's still there. He conquered that league. He conquered that league. As I said, guys, looking at coming back to your question, Sam, can you go there? I said before, guys, African coaches or African former players, they deserve a chance to coach in the big teams in Europe. I keep on saying now, they deserve to go there. If
Yeah, but-
Pito
but-
can go there, guys, he can conquer.
Yeah, but you're
the
talking
league
about
again.
people like
I'm telling you.
Upito. You're talking about no, we mustn't call him Upito, Mr. Mosiman. You know, Mr.
Say jingles.
Yeah, I'll say African peps. No, but you're talking with the likes of Mr. Mosiman, which they can able to go there, but not the other guys. You
I not every guy deserves a chance.
no,
to
mfethu.
coach.
Oh no.
And I disagree with that.
kuma play platforms afana njengo Europe.
Yo.
Hayi bofanele bayahambe nabo
we
bawushayina
Africans.
kwi-continent first.
Yes,
We
conquer
deserve a
Africa
Yeah,
before
conquer Africa
you
before
go
you go
further.
there. Lo muntu lona manje Mr. Mosiman.
He
deserve a
qualifies.
platform.
He qualifies,
Yeah,
bro.
he deserve
Mina,
a platform, man. I can
I
give it to
guys,
him.
I just wish you could see that's Roma becomes a reality for us to experience
Crystal Palace.
our very own South African coach in Europe
Esebenza
in one of the
laphaya.
biggest leagues, the EPL. I just wish it happens.
And Thomas Tuchel, he told Peter in the conversation they had in the Club World Cup during the ceremony of the giving up. He did say,
yeah.
I've been watching you. You are the best.
And he is. He is.
he is.
Round of applause for
No
Jingle.
doubt about
He is. He's doing good. He's doing good. And when he comes back, he's coming back to
Yeah.
No, I'm not supporting that thing.
I think
When
that's
he
game.
comes back,
He must
I
go
think that's
somewhere.
game again.
I know.
The Al Hilal game against.
But he's gonna go to Pirates.
He must take over the national team, man.
No, I doubt you will do that.
I think this game, the
No, we've got
one
your coach,
they will play against the
Hugo.
Sundowns game.
Let's say about Hugo.
The Sundowns game.
Hey, Hugo.
The Sundowns game.
Yeah, sometimes game for two.
The one they will play against Al Hilal. I think there's a lot of people. Let's hope the fans will be prepared by the time, because as they predict, the fans.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
So there will be people who going out there to see Peter Masimane and they'll come him again in South Africa like they did before. Because they went to the airport to welcome Peter in South Africa when they played before against Sundowns. So again, there will people who go to the stadium just to watch and see Peter. And again, you will see the big board saying, the jingle is, you are the only one.
Yeah, but then last time they were swearing at him. He was very, very angry.
Yeah, because
That was not Sundowns.
because we were jealous. It's Sundowns, DJ, because we were jealous. But asingangeni lapho. Ubaba, Mr. Mosimane is
Jingle
doing
is,
great.
you are the
And
only
I
one.
don't know why you're taking us back. You
No,
understand?
I was just talking about the jingle, guys. That's why I say,
Yeah, it's all right.
he's the only one.
Let's come back to South Africa again. Let's come back to our football. How do you feel about South African football currently? Comparing it to Europe.
Hey, I know we can't compare.
No, but that's what we're aiming for.
Hey, so in South Africa, I think we only have one team. We only have Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah,
Aye,
but-
all this 15.
Aye, Bondod.
I don't see nothing.
Let's look at the NetBank and then how did it goes, and then we'll start to see what's going on. In the round of 32, we had the University of Pretoria surprisingly Ishaya Chippa United to go 2-0. And we've got one of our players that pushed the tax, and he's a local lighty.
Was he playing?
Umsan, Usam. Yeah, into a bit that. And you know, Shaya assist your card. Shaya assist your card.
I love the way university.
By the way, Umsane wa mataxi ukamuga ekasla makas.
Wafelegis.
Ukama Felix.
Fine.
Shout out to you, Mshan.
I was very happy with how University of Pretoria played.
Yeah.
And the runs from their full backs, the through balls.
And
I
the
was
first
very,
goals.
very impressed.
The first goal, Lekker, I was watching the game just because we were calling Umsan. But in J, he creates the first goal, a good cross.
Very,
Spot
very,
on.
very disappointing from Cheap.
Lakala.
Very
I
disappointing.
never done for the cheap.
No, it was 11 against 11. They do have players.
And they don't. In that game, it was more like, remember, he attacks the underdogs. And the cheaper, but my big dogs. But if it came Waibuga, it was more like a cheap,
Cheaper with the underdogs, yes.
And the Amataxi, they were all over them.
Yeah, it all boils down to Amatax. They didn't have anything to lose. That's why they went all out. And they granted the results. They got the results. I was very, very happy to see.
I feel so
Amatax
sorry.
going through.
I feel so sorry for coach. Ulenchis, I've a Koshana, cheap.
I think it's still an interim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still an interim, guys. So this guy is registered as a player. He's not registered because he registered as a player. This guy, they ask him to take the hot seat. So if even they fire him there in the hot seat, it's fine. He's a Tatamako, Kolomchi, I will grounded and then
He's
wait for starting
that will be
I'm telling you,
unprofessional.
this guy registered as a player.
No, but still, they will be unprofessional.
Why is
So
the
you
head
coach- He will
reckon
do that.
you reckon he's receiving the salary of a player, not as a coach?
No, at the moment, because they ask him, I'm sure they give him salary as a
Yeah.
as
So
a
he can't just
as
pick
a
up a
coach.
Mako.
Where is
You only take the
Where
cock
is
and
the head
go back to
coach?
Philly.
Ulenchis.
He's an
Fired.
interim coach. Was he fired?
You can't. How does the
Okay,
business
then.
do it? Yes.
Oh,
Nah, he was suspended.
And then was released on his duty
Oh.
after that.
Continue suspended. Ngoba uxoshwa. Let's jump into the next point. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Richards Bay was an easy game. 4-0. I was a walk in the park. I was a walk in the park for his Sundowns. And then there was a good game
Yeah,
of...
but yes, he Richards Bay. First 20 minutes, they dominated.
They were promising.
Yeah.
They were very, very promising. Eish, after
But they
20
faced the
minutes,
best. Man.
after 20 minutes, Charlie took
But-
over.
Yeah, but
first
you
the
know...
best.
Charlie took over. He controlled everything.
But look, every team that Mamelodi Sundowns play against is Obayega for almost the whole first half. Then you know for a fact, second half, they're coming.
Guns blazing.
You understand?
they call it spirit.
So that's how they play. Low 20 minutes or so, it was a happy 20 minutes for them. Just for fun. You understand? And then they just locked them. Moving on to the third game, Swallows and TS Sporting. Cheap game. Cheap win for Swallows. Iyaqabela and David draw league.
That's going on in the team. So
What's wrong with the Swallows?
I'm keep surprising. At least they're still receiving results, but there's quite a lot going on in the team. So let's hope they will focus and then they will remain in the PSL. And I think they must focus on it too much on the DSTV and forget about this cup.
Yeah, but iyashaya kona kuma knockouts. First game, MTN 8. You remember which team they knocked out?
You must,
Angas. Aye. Aye. Office switch lead us to the next point. Balekela le yakhuluma ngoba kunabafowethu lapha emakhaya bazoba nenkinga. Balekela le yakhuluma.
It's fast.
It's TTM. Hey, ucoach uyadansa. What TTM? That's what I saw. It's TTM the arrows on penalties because the scoreline was 1-1.
One of my favorite teams. The Arrows, I was very, very disappointed.
yeah.
Under Coach CMA, I don't think they've got Umkiko or they've got.
You know what? You know what happened with Arrows. Coach Unigaz, he laid a very good foundation.
100%.
Yeah.
I think CMA is trying too much to change what he got there.
There's too much Mkoti, Baba.
There's
They
no
need to
good-
fit.
Only one player they lost.
But
Umakubela. Umakubela and who?
Usema Mfethu is playing
Ukona
defensive
lo
football.
Mtshitubani. Umudi is still there.
You must know.
He's still there. Why does he have to change the core of the players he found there?
Now, isn't it there's a player osukile ku-Arrows ojoin Sundowns?
Divine Lunga.
Ulunga.
Yes.
No. Is it Lunga?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
Lunga.
it's divine.
That left back, yeah.
They replaced him, angithi.
Ngoba
Ngocela.
Plan clear.
udlala kahle.
Udlala kahle mfethu, udlala kahle.
Awuzuke phela udlala kahle. Another player from Ekas.
Hey. Apart from uMakhubela nje mfethu, I think uCM is trying too much to change. Enye into uNox asafuna ukumsebenzisa kanti ucoach uNcazi bebemsebenzela uNox umotizwa benogumeti. So usefika wayishintsha yonke leyo nto. He's playing one each half. I don't know why he's doing
No,
that.
but that's his philosophy. You can't blame him.
No, he's defensive. He's costing the team.
Yeah. Next one. Orlando Pirates versus Amazulu. There was a lot of drama in that game. I'm a penalty ahead.
Every time Coach Benny, when he's got beaten, every time we play Pirates, uhlezi ekhala ngoref. The first time they lost, 1-0 again in the league, ukhala ngoref. The second time they lost in the cup, same 1-0, ukhala ngoref. So I don't know lapha kuphela ukuthi wenzalani every time nje uzohlezela no ref and too much afuna complain why I don't know. So still I'm
But
not
what,
happy.
what did he say when he was talking after the match?
He only said one thing. They had 12 men on the field.
Of which it's
Which is the referee.
But you feel beside that comment. However,
But
if you did watch the game, there were a couple of incidents whereby you could
Incidents,
say,
yes.
you know,
We
off a
sure
switch,
would, yes.
it leads me to the point whereby you remember we talking about the VAR and then you say,
Yeah.
we need a VAR because if there was a VAR, those points, or
others
those
were
penalties,
simple.
Izovela.
Others were simple in fact about that.
yeah, so why you blame him for complaining?
Referee's decision is final, guys. I don't
Uzothi
know.
Uzo-
But referees are human. They do make mistakes.
I don't know.
Mistake that has to be rectified.
Because referee's final is the
Match
referee's decision
fixing.
is final.
Match fixing.
Ah.
Match fixing.
I knew he's gonna say that.
Why does
I
Pirates
knew.
have to benefit?
Why you say pirate now?
They must. They must.
No, hold
it's a
on.
must.
They
have
were
to-
given. It's not like they were not given all the penalties they complain about. They were given a chance to equalize. They were given a chance. There was a penalty in the match, and they failed to convert
There
it.
are supposed to be one penalty there.
Okay,
They failed to convert it.
let me not say much.
Yeah, rest your case because they failed to convert it. Understand? And then we're looking at Maruspec United and the Super Sport. Off a switch. This match was a big match because these guys they play on the NetBank and then in the following match they had to play again with League. And
Vice
then
versa.
vice versa, 100%.
Yeah, was
And the
vice
Super Sport here winning go 1-0 kanzima. And then when you get to League,
They
by go
lost.
1-0.
Yes. So that's why I say this is a vice versa.
Aye.
thing.
But then it was a very boring one. This one.
Which one?
Super
No,
Sports versus
no,
Sports.
tactic-wise, it was a very good
Yeah,
match.
it was a very tactical
Mfethu
game.
khona
Tactical
umazinyo
games are
lapha.
always boring.
Khona umazinyo lapha mfethu.
No, mfethu.
The German Shepherd.
No, Zungu.
Ngawungihle kabili.
Yeah.
Khona German Shepherd lapha ngawungihle kabili.
But you look at the goal. You remember,
German
we're talking
Shepherd,
about the likes
Mr.
of...
Mr. Defensive-minded coach.
Who?
Ernest. Coach Ernest.
Oh, I don't call him Umazi, Tom Tala. Zobosh. Yeah, guy, you meet and they've got to coach is a former Kaizer Chiefs.
We almost won the league with that guy.
Hey.
But going back to this game, honestly, to this match, they play vice versa, or should I say back to back, however, but it was the Kiona, Netbank, and E-League. Of a switch, yeah, lose my respect. They out, go 1-0, and then coming back to league, they play again. Of a switch, they won the match. And they were very on top of the SuperSport United.
In the league.
Yeah, in the league.
I think that's what I think my respect.
They were
That's what they
very
must
on
focus
top of
into.
them.
I think these guys are in danger of moving out to the league. So I think their main focus must be on the league. They don't need Nedbank Cup first. With Nedbank Cup, this team they don't need Nedbank Cup.
They are out already.
One of them is Marisburg
Yeah, but we
United.
must- we
Marisburg
must-
United doesn't need Nedbank Cup. Marisburg United they must survive from the relegation.
Relegation.
Yes, that's why they first to get the 3 points. The 3 points they got against SuperSport United was valuable. They needed a 3 point. They needed a 3 point. I'm not gonna lie.
I hear you. Okay?
Going forward, it's going to be vital.
I hear you. There was Utongati and Dynamos. Is this the Dynamos that we used
No.
to know?
No, this is Summerfield Dynamos.
It's not the Dynamos we used to know.
Nah,
this one is-
Yeah, yo,
Yakudala.
Bani. Yakudala. Who was the big, the big
Oh,
Paulus Moser. I thought that was the Dynamos.
It's another Dynamos.
This is Summerfield Dynamos, which is coached by Clinton Larson.
Hey, Baba, from we continent as the assistant coach, right?
No, that's Johnson.
That's Kevin Johnson.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
That's Clinton Lesson, the
Yeah,
former.
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Also Arrows,
Yes.
My bad.
of which I think is going to take this team far. I watched this game. They are circulating the ball very well. They are attacking the final third very well.
Isn't
gonna-
Dana Zamlalela?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then Zamlalela because they know they respect the coach. He's the high profile coach.
Yeah.
Listen, since Yamaz. I think there's Dana Zamlalela. So we can even see the level of football away Dalam was good to know as in Bamnan.
Yeah. Going forward.
I read something the article which the team le ikhulu zakhona zinemali.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Zinemali.
They're
So
loaded.
yeah. So lo mjito bangasithenga status is
And then it's Bonnie Matuza Bela.
noma bangathenga isasolo zishaya ama-draw njalo.
I know. I think they must buy Baroccas. I don't like
Aye, Konu coach, one of my favorite coaches.
So we can.
No. Office switch it lead me to the coach. He plays with Ambassador Stellenbosch and he won.
And you won.
He won.
Real debt.
Surprisingly.
And then when you still say some of these coaches they must go up there.
Yeah.
Can't.
What is up there? Egypt.
Yeah, can't. Role M beating Cape Town City. Ivukile Role M iyashisa and uMatlaba. What did you guys say,
He was
Umatlaba?
man of the match.
What did you guys say, uMatlaba?
Matlaba here is
Guys,
transformed.
ERM has been a problem ever since the league started. I think if we look at even we top 5, those guys are here in the league top 5. So no like Bavugile, those guys are corner. These guys they beat Chiefs back to back. Don't forget. So that's why I said Bavugile. These guys.
Why are we even going?
No,
Yeah, but we're talking facts.
because these guys are back to.
Sorry,
they
no
came
hard
in.
feelings.
They came in the league and then they show what they want to stay in that league.
Yeah, and good leg game. They came from a goal behind. Very beautiful goal from Upalane. Very beautiful free kick.
Yeah.
Skupu man.
I don't know from how many yards, but it was a very beautiful one, guys.
Due to time, after I'm gonna jump a couple of games off a switch. Amateam vele nathi singawazi amanye wayo. Let's go to Chiefs. Chiefs iphinde futhi yeni firstly yeni line up nje.
It's simple. The Chiefs, we don't have a coach.
No, but that's what you guys were voting for. Baxter Peck.
Yeah, I agree.
No, you can't say. You
Now
can't say you
I
don't have a
agree
coach.
that we don't have a coach. Baxter, his team selection wrong. His substitutions wrong. I don't think we have a coach.
But because if you look at the stats of the game, obviously Chiefs was very low. I didn't understand the sub of Upiliat leaving Upaka inside. I didn't understand this office which I can't comment on much. But Chiefs my shots are 13 because they were playing by shooting from the distance. You get what I'm trying to say? Shots on target 3. What's that? The whole match. And then the position was 59 for Galaxy and 41 for Chiefs. What's that? And they can't even move the
Even
ball
passes,
around.
they can't
Look at the
circulate
passes.
ball. We're playing with robots at the
551
center.
for a balance. You
Unani.
understand? And the Chiefs home, Patizo Shama passes out 379.
It was much better when the coach introduced to Barkas. That's when we tried to play some
But
good
it's
football.
late.
Yeah, it was very, very late.
Late. Officer didn't do anything. Hard luck to Chiefs. They out. Yes. Aibo, what did I say?
No more to learn.
Yadala. Other than that, moving on to last 16. I see. I'm not too sure what happened, but I saw today when I was double checking last round of 16. Most of the games they're being postponed, especially if it involves some big teams like with DSTV.
Yeah.
Understand? So we're not gonna touch on that up until they told us I'm a game Aljalani. Understand?
Yeah.
And what the
And then-
reason behind?
Yeah, what's the reason behind? We had to get to know and understand that. Officer, which leads us to the second point. Do you want to add something on that, Mfethu?
Yeah, if we talk about the fixtures of the last 16, there's a team called Sininkane lapha.
Snengane.
Last
but
16.
Nkane
So
ngempela?
watch out for those guys. I think the son under Gaba, the former on the Pirate defender.
Yeah.
So they mean business, those guys. And then there's another team called Platinum City Rovers. I don't know, we saw it in the last 16. So they got abadlala abanjengo Opa Esmanisa, those teams. So I think those teams, my team, we must watch out for them because you must know in Nedbank Cup. Nedbank Cup is always gonna give you surprises.
It's Nenkani.
Yes.
It's Nenkani. They playing. Hold on a sec. They playing TTM
Oh, Snengane is going out.
on the 26th of Feb.
Minus.
So watch out for those teams, guys. Nedbank Cup, as you guys know, it's always gonna give you surprises.
Surprises, yeah. Lots of surprises.
A lot of surprises, in fact. So I believe it was even this year, one of those smaller teams, they will walk away with this cup.
All right. Let's go
Sundowns
to
is taking it.
DSTV. Let's go to DSTV. What happened this week? It's just that we had Stellenbosch versus the Swallows. They played draw. Swallows as usual. Okay. And then we had
As usual.
no, you know, they draw team. And then the Pirates, 0-0 with the Arrows was a very good game. Pirates, and also
It was an end-to-end stuff.
it was a very good game. But tomorrow we're looking at the Chip and Roll AM.
Okay,
What's
easy
your
one.
predictions?
Easy one for you, Royal AM. 3-0 Royal AM.
Bakonoba.
Aye, 3-0.
Those guys are lose out in the league.
Which
They're
one,
here
yeah?
to play. I'm telling you.
Swallows and TS Galasi tomorrow at 6. What's your prediction?
Draw.
1-1.
0-0.
Aye, Swallows iyakora 1 izokora.
Hamilton is going to pop up.
Uzokora. Futhi ngawini iGalaxy is flat isemsileni.
But the move, King.
Hey, flat.
Tell move,
Yabo
too much.
flat
It's a good
kakhulu.
game between Golden Arrows and Cape Town City.
It's going to be a very good game, understand? And also the Skukun in the Baroka. Skukun performs in it, and they're playing a very good football, you understand? And then let's go touch on UEFA, office which it leads us to the last point. How did you guys find UEFA Champions League to the last games that they played? Looking at PSG and Madrid.
It was a very good game. But
Yeah.
PSG was very, very dominant. I was very happy with Kylian Mbappe. I'm not a big fan of his, but was very, very pleased with how he performed. He was all over in Madrid. I'm happy.
But what do you
PSG
think went
won.
wrong?
Madrid,
Yeah.
they are playing with Omkhulu lapha. Badala now.
Besides, look at the game abayidlalile.
Yes.
Excuse me, sorry. Before bayodlala ne PSG, they play all draw, 0-0. They were failing even to score. They can't even convert, create even less chances because Benzema wasn't there. So in this game, it was a must for Benzema to come back. But there was he also
Failed
failed because
the
there was
test-
no
the test,
there was
yeah.
no Umqiko. And then the PSG, they were on top of them.
I think it's coming.
And
back.
also PSG was home, but you must consider that's when you're playing the Champions
Champions
League.
League, yeah, it counts when you're playing home.
You're playing home, and then that's the vibe and everything.
Yeah, I think it's coming back with influence. Yeah, Benzema in the Madrid team. So, because you can see the number of goals that he scored for the team this season. So he's been carrying the team for a lot. But I know abantu abonjengo Vasquez, they're coming along close by to the part. The influence of Benzema in that Madrid
It's
team
huge.
is huge.
Yes.
'Cause you can even see now, he's the one who carried it.
That's a star player.
Yes.
He's a star
He's
player.
the one
He's the main- he's the main
'cause
player now.
Marcelo as the captain doesn't play a lot ever since Garfield Ancelotti. But Benzema is carrying the belt and also he's carrying the whole team. So we can see the influence of it. That's why they're struggling a lot now ever since injury. They never even produce results are sharp. I'm hoping in Barcelona, no Atletico, they can end up they catch up so far while it's struggling Madrid because I think they did a good couple
Why are you
of points.
counting in Barcelona? Can't you say Villa, Baba?
You never know.
Say,
I'm
no,
not
never.
expecting anything from my Barca.
No, Baba, hey, Sevilla, they in second. But however, we're not talking about them. However, that's what one thing I want to mention against Kule game Leia PSG in Madrid. First game ever, Leon Messi se grounding and angapumi nokuba highlights of the match.
Yeah.
What's going on with him? Do you think he fits quite
He
properly lapana with PSG?
spoke to I think only person who as friends, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez he did unveil that Messi is struggling in France. Not in the club, but in the whole country as a country as lot. In terms of the weather, the people, because we even heard that Messi is renting where he's staying. That's what Suarez revealed.
Renting.
Yes, he's renting Messi where he stay, because when he arrived, he stay with Neymar in the same house with Neymar when he arrived in Paris. So that's why Suarez revealed that maybe we mustn't be surprised when you see Messi leave PSG.
Struggling. Oh, okay.
Because you could see, you could literally see on the field.
Because
His body language is not the same
affecting-
Yeah,
Messi
it's
we
not the
knew
same
from
Messi
it's
that you know.
affecting the local football that is now producing.
Yeah.
Okay. Man City 5-0 is Sporting the home. Sporting it's a very very good team. La Payana
Yeah, for
Portugal.
Yeah.
It's a good team for who? Not for Pep.
Yeah, why Ebula?
Not for Pep, not for Mahrez, not for
Bernardo Silva,
captain.
Foden. Ebula ngempela.
Oh, Phil Foden. Oh, guys, no. Man City is just quality, top quality.
I agree with you, Office Switch. We're not going to touch on much on that game. Let's go to the Salzburg and the Bayern. Office Switch, I want us to talk about the Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Yini inkinga kulaba bafethu? Bayern Munich is flat. And I think ucoach uyahluleka ngisho ukuba ne-lineup combination players. Nothing. Umula since when Umula idlala center.
I think with changing of coaches there.
Is their Parker now?
Yeah, exactly.
From striker to the center of the
Exactly.
midfield.
But don't compare Muller and Parker. This guy produce.
Uba.
Muller produce. Muller.
No, don't talk when now with the history.
No,
We're
but still.
we're talking current.
Even in current, guys. Even in current.
Just
If we
because
look
he flicked the ball.
No. Don't have to flick the ball. If we look at our goals, a lot of goals that maybe all we are talking about our Quran. That guy in fact, is always like a top class assist behind the strikers, and then you can use it, as you said, he plays the side. You can use him in different positions because you can see this guy the importance of him in that Bayern Munich team.
I don't see the importance of him.
It's
Yeah, for
important.
now,
It's got no role.
For now, it's just him and his experience. But football-wise, he needs to go out
No,
now.
and probably it's a coach philosophy.
Yeah, we never know. Yes. But I think guys, it's still
Because they're
important
using
in the
a 3-5-2 formation. You understand? And a lot of players ingakho bengawavuselela ngama-contract abo because bayahamba. There's no movement. Akuyona iBayern leyana.
Yeah, it's-
Leroy is playing, Sonny.
He plays. But he plays with Ulo Mfetsulo, Lewandowski.
Lewandowski, yeah.
Where's Gnabry? Serge Gnabry.
They're gone.
Wahambile?
Gnabry.
They're still there.
No,
Oh, he's
the
still
guy who's wearing number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. He
Still
plays. Khona comment ngala, khona
Yeah.
yena ngala. Then masukuba khona Kimmich, kuba khona Muller,
Kimmich.
and then there's that player that I
Kimmich.
forgot.
I wonder these guys why, because Bayern one of the best. teams.
Yeah.
But,
They've got
bruh,
quality players, bro.
You cannot. They were losing this match, and they were equalizing
come from behind.
go last minute with the flick yakhe ikhehla lelu muntu.
Yeah, more like net.
Liverpool versus Inter home
But Liverpool won.
2-0.
Yo.
Salah was back then.
Tactically, Liverpool was very observant, was very calm, waiting for opportunity to come. They
Yeah,
didn't rush the game.
They absorbed the pressure.
Yes, you got what I'm saying.
They were waiting for moments.
Yeah.
Ukuthi sisebenze.
Yeah.
And then they did.
If ever they lose focus, we just go straight at
100%,
them.
and that's what happened.
Yeah,
You understand?
exactly.
And Bapa.
Now they're leading away, so
Do you think they're gonna come back inside?
No, Inter is not coming back.
nah, but
Madrid? Not coming back?
Madrid is not coming back.
You reckon?
let's hope, but maybe Benzema in the second leg will be fully fit to play.
Hey, you believe?
Because
I'm telling
it's
you,
1
this
nil.
guy, this guy,
He's a-
this
it's
guy is
1
a
nil.
problem. But
Yeah, it's possible for Madrid to come. Madrid is not a small team.
Yeah. And
They
it's
do
1
have
nil.
potential to come back.
And about number 1 Gilok, so officers, they're doing good.
yeah, it's rare to see PSG keeping a clean sheet. It's rare to see PSG keeping a clean
Yes,
sheet.
bawina kanzima even
Yes.
the league. Bawina
They
kanzima.
can't keep a clean sheet, those guys. I was surprised if they keep the clean sheet on that game. That's why I say there wasn't pressure too much. Go Marquinhos lapemu.
Oh my Marquinhos.
Yeah, because
I saw Ramos.
wasn't pressure.
I saw Ramos on the stands. What's happening with Ramos?
I had no idea.
It's
But
injured.
ever since he get there, he's injured.
No, he played a couple of. I think he played 4 games in a row.
But that's
Then
not
he
how.
got injured. Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's not Ramos. Ramos for Madrid never got injured.
No, they signed him
Only
with
received
injury.
red
He was a
card.
soldier.
They,
Yeah,
they
only
signed him
received red
injured.
cards.
They signed him injured. When they signed him, he was injured already. When they signed
So
him.
we can agree that he's injury prone now. He's got maybe one year to offer
Then
going
it's good.
forward.
Okay, looking at ngiyalibalekela leli point leni. Looking at EPL and the suspect, do you believe EPL is Obuya? Because now in the second leg they're playing home.
I Bayern is Obu.
Ah, that's
He's
a
a
boy.
boy.
Oh, every Bayern is going
They're
through.
quite strong, La Pekka.
It's Salzburg, he's strong.
Bayern is
They're
going
so strong, La Pekka.
Okay.
They are
On
from-
Tuesday, viewers at home, please let's watch UEFA Sonke so that whenever we discuss, you guys you all in. Okay. There's a Chelsea playing on Tuesday. There's a Villarreal and Juventus playing also on Tuesday, and there's Atletico Madrid in the Man U office, which is a big game. But remember, Man U is also not doing well. Benfica, Ajax. Yeah, those are the teams on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, no, sorry. Man U is on Wednesday, and
Chelsea
Benfica.
win, Juventus win, Atletico win. Ajax and Benfica.
Ajax, Baba, win.
Oh, okay.
Ajax win. Ajax win.
Let's see about that.
No
I'm
doubt.
a pant. Ngicela nizwe ngami mapanta, please.
Uthi amaphanda akaphethe kanjani?
Bese ningikhokhele ne.
Uthi akaphethe
Chelsea
kanjani?
is going to win that one.
Yeah.
Juventus
The champions.
is going to win that one.
Hey,
but
Baba, Juventus, they're playing away.
still Juventus is going to win.
Okay.
Atletico is going to win convincingly. There's no team that's called Manchester United anymore. Their number 7 is not doing anything to help the team.
Don't forget he scored in the last game. So
A beautiful
respect.
goal.
Yeah. he
What
scored.
about?
He
After
scored
how
in the
many-
last game.
after
He
how
scored in
many
the last
games?
game. So
Okay,
yeah.
let's not go too much on that one. I'm sorry, viewers at home, man.
But the Ajax in face for sure. Nami Mapanta, go for Ajax. Other than that, guys, that's what we prepare for today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And make sure you subscribe on the channel. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming again. All right.
Signing out.
Guys,
Somabizwa sabelo.
peace out. We out here. Have a good one. Thank you.
Ciao.